Welcome back to Palmetto Growing Smoke. I actually forgot to record an intro video for this next one, so I'm doing it after the fact as I'm cutting this video. This video is for a Asian-inspired grilled pork chop with a fried rice. The difference is instead of actual fried rice, I used fried cauliflower, trying to lose a few lbs, and that's one of the ways to do it. Plus, I don't have to give up on my yummy meats. At any rate, take a look at this and tell me what you think. So I'm making my Asian flared barbecue sauce to go on these pork chops. In here I have all of my wet ingredients and some onion. So we have in this wet ingredient list, we've got Bragg's liquid aminos, which is a replacement for soy sauce. It reduces the sodium for some of us who need to watch that. We've got ketchup to add still some of an American flair to this. We've got fish sauce. We have a sweetener, which I use agave syrup. So for a sweetener there, you can use honey. Rice wine vinegar, a couple tablespoons of that. So 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of the sweetener, 1.5 tablespoons of the liquid aminos. As you see, I have the ketchup, fish sauce. I've added some sriracha, about 1/3 cup of onion. That's 1/3 cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, tablespoon of sesame oil, and about 1/3 cup of chopped onion. I use a little bit of green onion and some red onion. You can use shallots, but I was out of shallots. And my dry ingredients, I've got a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a little bit of Chinese allspice, and some ground ginger. So we're gonna put all that in there. We're gonna start warming this up. We're just gonna warm it up relatively slowly, and we're gonna let this cook down a little bit and combine, and that's what's gonna go on our pork chops tonight. So I've got my pork chops here that are going on the grill. I'm getting ready to season them up. I'm gonna use just a little bit of this, again, this liquid aminos from Bragg's, the double G. That's kind of both a seasoner and a binder. We're gonna season these fairly lightly because we've got the barbecue sauce coming in. So we're gonna go with salt, pepper, garlic. That's the pepper. Comes a light dusting of garlic. Another light dusting of sea salt. We're also going to use a small amount of ginger, powdered ginger. Powdered ginger goes a long way. You do not need a lot of it. Back with the ginger again. The salt. The garlic. The pepper. This is ready to go on the grill. Just cooking down my vegetables here for the fried rice. I've got the barbecue sauce is ready, and I'm about to go out and put that onto those pork chops. They're at about 118, 119 degrees now. So I'll be right back after I do that. I'm going down with my rice cauliflower. You can see it comes out of the microwave pretty wet. So I want to cook this pretty hot and let it steam off some of that moisture so that it gets more of that ricey consistency. So I just pulled my pork chops off the grill. They're at 140 degrees. I'm gonna let them rest. I don't like my pork chops very well done. You can pick your temperature. We've got the cauliflower rice mixture ready to go. You can see I've browned it a little bit, pushed a lot of that moisture out. I'm only putting 1 egg in. My wife is not a fan of too many eggs. So I've added in my vegetables, a little bit of those liquid aminos, and we're almost ready to plate this up. And here we are, pork chops with an Asian barbecue sauce, fried rice. We're gonna go in and taste one of these pork chops. Let's see what we get here. Beautiful slice, just the way I like them done. Here it is, Asian pork chop, Asian barbecue pork chops. The Asian flair on that, really good. The onions in there add that little bit of bite to it. You can definitely taste the allspice, but you also have some of that sweetener in there to cut that down. I'm gonna go eat this. Come back another time for Palmetto Grill and Smoke.